Hello, everyone, and welcome to the HelloHarem Podcast. I'm your host, Alex Luby, and I'm joined, as always, by the horniest of homies to sail the seven seas, Mr. Jonathan Semrau, Anthony Luby, Luke Farnsworth, and we have our trusty crew here today, like Neil, Ram, and Abbo. How you guys doing today? Anthony, you're looking awfully sun-kissed today.
I went outside the past week. We got a lot of sun, and I just laid there for 4 days straight.
Is that what happened?
That's it.
How bad you burn?
I didn't.
Huh.
I applied no tanning agents. I just laid there and let the sun do what the sun does best. And that
What
is
thing I'm gonna call cap?
no cap.
No cap?
No cap, dude.
Fax, no printer?
Alex lives with
Absolutely
him.
no printers.
I saw him
I
do it.
live with him. Yeah. He must have done it when I was that
That
was bad.
I'm not the only one.
You must have done it when I was at work or something.
I went to the roof because, as you know, roofs get hot as fuck.
It's because it's black.
Yeah, and I just laid up there. Both sides thoroughly covered.
It's just funny because your face is so tan and your eyes are like piercing
Blue.
whatever color they are. They're blue.
You
You have
My,
the same color eyes.
My
know.
hands got like really dark. I did one coat on my hands last, and they got like really dark.
I'm
just with
looking at
one
them right
coat.
now, and you're fucking.
The calluses,
calluses?
the calluses on my hands are
Wow.
like a very dark brown.
You look a little worse for wear, but
I got some on my hand because Anthony needed help, so I got some on my right hand.
I can't reach my back. No one can. I needed help.
I used to be able to.
No, it's like you definitely need help. You got to see what's going on.
Yeah.
If you if you did your back without any help, it would look like a shoddy
Anthony, how much of
Absolute
your
mess.
body did you apply that tanning stuff to?
every inch. There's like a
Really?
small gap to where my dick is, like probably an inch and a half. There's a really bad tan line where I didn't put any, but the rest of it,
why'd you
I'm
put
tan.
it everywhere?
Yeah,
because I have to. Well, you guys only saw physique. I did classic physique too.
Hmm.
So
Classic physique. The shorts, they're not shorts. It's like it's not a thong, but it's like
It's short.
small.
It's short. It
All
comes
right.
up to like here.
It's like
but
it's
that's.
small.
You didn't need to do your ass cheeks.
Yeah, I did.
Why?
Because like I said, dude, the fucking shorts are tiny.
Honestly, I would do everything because like
Why not?
just say by some stroke of I don't know if you want to call it luck or unluck.
that would be misfortune.
You're just like vibing around in the nude, and then someone walks in and
You got these-
sees you while you're tan, and then you see like the center of you so bright they have to shield their eyes because it's so yeah, because it's so white compared to the tan you have on.
Even if I was just doing physique, I would get like damn near my whole body.
Well, dude, when me and Anthony did our show in 2019, we like paid for like the people to spray us.
Uh-huh.
Some people walked in with just a sock on their dick.
Yeah, that was like
That's how they went in.
and then just sprayed the rest. of
Yeah.
it.
Wow, those dudes that are, or the men and women that are doing the spray tanning, they're probably like, just every day, they're just like, oh my god. Oh my god.
What am I
Sock
doing?
dick.
No, another sock dick.
Yeah, we got 3 sock dicks coming in.
Oh.
I mean, they make good money doing it. It's expensive.
It's stupid expensive. Well, they don't make good money. They probably make a wage.
The company makes good money
Yeah.
doing it. That shit was even expensive to do by myself.
Was it?
Yeah, it was like $90 for that shit.
What?
Yeah.
How many tubes?
I got 2 bottles, which I only needed 1. And then there's this exfoliator you're supposed to get to. Just kind of kills dead skin, because if you don't get rid of the dead skin, it looks splotchy and dark in some areas and others not so dark.
Cool.
Anyway,
It's a pain in the ass
Sounds
to
like
get
a
a
pain
tan.
in the ass.
It is, and you
Anyway.
look weird, and everyone looks at you.
I don't mind the color I have now, but like when I first got home, I was dark, and I stepped in that shower, and that water was orange.
Dark, yeah, it's like a bright.
Orange.
It's a dark orange. It looks like mud.
Yeah. So we're vibing now. I had Mike's Place. I ate some cheesecake. We won't get into Mike's
We
Place.
sure had Mike's Place.
I just recoiled when you said the name.
Everyone like took a step back and a deep breath when the word Mike's Place was mentioned.
Yeah, that place is delicious, but
What is
do
happening?
we have ghosts?
Did you hear that?
Is there
Yeah.
guests? There's someone above us.
There's somebody among us.
That's kind of sus.
It is a little sus.
Little sus.
There's someone above us.
It's probably.
I think it's a pilot.
I think it's,
I think it's the
bird.
neighbors.
I thought it was Sarah.
We don't have neighbors.
I don't
You
think
have
Sarah's
neighbors?
here right now.
No.
I saw her truck
Then
outside.
who's in the
That's not hers. That was
house?
a Ford. She drives a Ram.
We don't have neighbors, and who's in the house? Corey?
They're doing some up there.
beating off. Like,
Yeah,
for
it
sure.
probably
Gotta
is.
be.
Probably is a pilot.
I think it's
there
a
were
pilot.
a couple cars here.
Yeah.
He's just stomping around.
I've seen some of their cars out there before, so I think it's a pilot.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
I
They
can't
work here.
fly.
No,
I can't either.
I'm not a bird. Speaking of fly, there's that thing we were doing.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be
So,
yeah.
what you do is you name a superpower you would like to have, and the other people name what your weakness would be, or like
not
what,
your weakness. Like
well,
what?
like a side effect, like what. We'll just
Drawback
do an example.
to your
Yeah, like a
power.
drawback. Like,
what's
any-
your power?
Okay. Okay.
It was
like,
actually
think of
really
a
cool.
superpower, and then we'll think of what your drawback is.
All right. I think the superpower that would benefit me the most would be like control over time.
You can only go backwards.
That's fine. I'm cool with that 100%.
Oh, I got a
Why
good
would
one
I
for
not
that.
be?
I got a
Like,
good one for
You can
that.
only go
What?
backwards. Like once you're back, you can't go.
No, I got
Yeah,
a good one.
I go backwards. I like get winning lottery numbers for said date, and I never have to use the power again. I just wait for that date to come again.
No, here's another one. You have no memory of that from the future. So you can go back, but you don't know what's ahead.
Well, easy combat into that. Well, I don't know if that worked, because then comes like a time travel paradox.
Oh,
If
fuck.
I were to go back
Oh, God.
and write like on this day, like I don't know, on my desk, I'll wake up one morning and a note will be there, be like, go to this location under the tree. There's a box with the code is 614.
Well, that wouldn't be a paradox. That would just be you cheating his drawback.
No, it would be a
Well,
paradox.
it'd be a paradox because I couldn't write it if I never remembered back when I went back to write the note.
Yeah.
But how would you leave the note
But-
there?
I couldn't leave the note there because technically,
No, why would you leave the note there? You'd put it on a piece of paper, put it in your pocket. You'd go back in time, look in your pocket, be like, "Oh, I have a power to
No,
go back
but
in
that's
time."
that's the paradox of it. Is because since
Well,
he went.
okay, hold on.
I'm not understanding the paradox.
So, like, my physical body right now is traveling back in time.
Yeah, are you naked when you go back, or do you have your clothes on?
Yeah, if like Luke's right, if it's in my pocket and I pull
If
it
it's
out,
in his pocket, it's
I'm like-
still in his pocket because he creates a bubble around him that goes back in time, not just him.
or is it like I go, oh, I want to go back to when I was 12 years old, and then I wake up my 12-year-old body type
yeah,
beat?
like that's what I'm asking.
That's kind of what I was.
Like he
thinking
can
it
go
would
back
be.
to any time of his previous self, or like he just
Yeah, I
travels
think
back
that'd be
in
cool.
time.
See, the way I see it is the reason it is I see it as a paradox is because you are how you are now, correct? Say you're just Anthony vibing at a podcast.
Yeah.
And you go back to, let's say, a year, all right? And if your drawback to your power is that you have no memory from the future from when you go back, how will you remember to write the note when you went back?
Yeah, that was
You know
like
what I
my
mean?
original thing. but
Yeah.
Luke solves that.
I
Yeah.
just
If the
I
pocket-
just solved it.
the
if
note
he's-
pocket.
If he's traveling, not his mental state.
So
is
far, I'm
traveling.
going to be a millionaire, and you guys just kind of suck.
All right,
Wow,
Luke,
dude.
what's your superpower?
My superpower or drawback?
What's your superpower?
Superpower. We'll each get one.
I don't know. I want to go last. I keep thinking of.
Tippy?
Superpower.
I thought you were gonna go to your trusty old drawback, Jay.
What? You have prostate cancer? You can travel in time, but you also have prostate cancer.
I don't care.
Ooh, I can mimic anyone's voice to like a T. To a T.
You forget what your voice sounds like.
You can only offend them horribly. You can only say like horribly offensive stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good.
That's pretty good. You can only fuck. Jay's was really good. I
Yeah.
don't know if I can
Some-
top that.
That's the
So-
problem. Once you hit someone that has a really good one, it's really hard to come
Yeah.
up with
You
a
can only
better one.
speak a language that person cannot.
Actually, no, that one's good
Morgan
too.
Freeman, but he only speaks Russian. Like, ooh, that's a good one.
Imagine Morgan Freeman speaking Russian.
Suko flat. I can't do a good Morgan Freeman,
Andy
but-
Bennett, but he only speaks Chinese. Chinese.
Oh, this is pretty fun, J.O.
This
Okay.
is fun.
What's yours?
We have done this a lot recently. It's really just a good time. It's a good time spender.
Yeah.
Anything I touch, I can break it down into what it's originally made of.
So like its elements.
So, like, if I touched this table, I could choose to turn it into a stack of wood and metal, like wood and nails. Just take
First
shit
off, I'm
apart.
just gonna say I don't know how that's gonna benefit you.
I can just take shit apart.
You can take
It doesn't necessarily. It's
Like,
just
say
a
there's
power.
a safe that I want in, boom, safe's not a safe anymore.
Yeah.
It's a pile of rock.
All right.
It works like the Midas touch. You can't control it. So if you touch people, you break them down.
Oh.
Also, your clothes. If it touches your skin.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Your clothes get broken down into
Luke,
wool,
that
and
was
people get
good.
broken down.
There's no beating that one. That
Alex
one's
just
really
becomes
good.
meat and bones.
Yeah.
Jake, would
I
that
become
like destroy
Stardust.
the Earth?
I think I
It
would
could.
become a weapon. Like,
Yeah.
The military would definitely ask for Jay.
they would, like, chain me up and take me places and make me touch shit.
Give us the horny child.
Bring him.
Give us the horny boy.
Give me that thing. You're horny.
Luke, what's your superpower?
I can write on thin air.
You have prostate
You can
cancer.
what?
I can write on thin air.
Oh, so like just
So
put
like if
stuff
I went
like
like
that.
this, it's like an all personal notepad that no one else can see.
It creates a black hole, whatever you write, in that shape. So it'll suck you in and you'll die.
Well, that would just end the world.
All right, it's. We'll go back to
Sorry,
the
sorry.
languages. It's
Yes.
only in languages you cannot understand.
Well,
So
it-
I have to be able to write in languages I can't
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah. Your mind just takes over and goes, I want to write.
no, there's got to be something else to it. So your superpower is
It's like
to
a personal infinite
a
notebook.
personal notebook that you can write pretty much
So you
anywhere.
can just go
Yes.
like that and
Yeah, I can go like this, and I can also like Power Rangers stance and like draw giant symbols in the sky. No one else can see it, only I
Wizard
can.
101.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only I can see it. So like people can't see what I'm writing because it's, my personal notebook.
It's kind of tough because at first I wanted to say you have a character limit, but you're not going to be writing Iliads.
No.
It becomes a solid, immovable object that you can't go through. Like, that you can't, like, so if you write, like, a phrase and it's in a doorway, you're gonna have to go under the word.
And no one else can see.
Oh,
so I
that's
just
that's a
look
good
like,
one. Yeah, yeah.
I just look
yeah.
like a goober.
It stays wherever you wrote it. Like it does not move, and it's
Alright, I like that.
at that point it is a solid object.
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean, that'd be
that's
kind of
pretty
kick
good.
ass, actually, though, because then Luke could be like, oh, I need to get up there. And just write
Yeah,
You could
just
write like,
square.
I could write a
fuck
ladder.
me, I
yeah,
forgot a
just, like,
ladder.
and then
I can just make lines. I don't even have to. I don't
People
even
would
have
just
to
see Luke's invisible ass. just like, what the fuck? Holy
Ow, ow, and then I would be taken away as a weapon too.
Yeah, Luke would be a weapon.
give us the other horny child.
I'd be a weapon. Jay would be a weapon. It would not be a good time.
Yeah.
Luke's
Anthony-
mom, give us the horny child.
Anthony would go back
No.
in time to make us, like, not show our powers to anyone.
Except you can't not show your power at anyone.
Well, as long as I don't touch anything.
You're wearing clothes. You're just gonna be
I don't
naked
know,
all
these,
the time.
These hands are
No,
safe.
it's just his hands. You just can't take
It's
his
just
clothes
that
off.
You're telling me when he puts a shirt on, it's
Some-
not gonna disintegrate.
someone else has to change it.
God, I'd have to be really careful.
Yeah, you literally can't because you can't like, oh, let's cover your hands up with some gloves.
Oh,
Gloves,
yeah,
are,
you
gloves
can't.
are gonna disintegrate.
Oh, shit, my gloves are now string.
Like you came out of the womb, your mom is gone. Whatever the bed you were birthed on is like disappeared. The doctor's like, what the fuck's going on?
I go through the floor.
Yeah.
He falls through the floor. He's stuck in limbo.
When he gets to
underneath.
like the terrible twos, when he can crawl, everything's fucked.
Yeah. Oh, the fuck?
the house.
Hold on. Why'd you call it the terrible twos? Why
That's
is
what they
twos
say. That's
plural?
That's what they call it.
They call
That's
them
what
the
they're called. They're called the
terrible
terrible
twos.
twos.
I guess that's when the kid is like the biggest
Because when
brat.
kids reach two, that's when they usually throw tantrums.
I've decided
It just
to
sounds
go
weird
to the
because
center
twos is
of-
plural. There's only one two. You know what I mean? It makes sense, but I don't
I've
know.
decided to go to the center of the earth. I just do a handstand.
No, Jay, here's a question. So say you're out in like a grass field.
I could never jerk off.
No.
That's no,
No, you'd break your dick down into meat.
to me.
How can I be the horny child?
You're the horniest child. You can't do anything about it.
He just uses his mind to come.
I could use my feet.
You're absolute concentrate. You could
Can
use your
use
feet.
my feet?
You're not that flexible.
Flexible are
But
you?
Jay, here's a question.
Find out.
Jay, so say you're in a field and you touch the ground. How much of the ground disappears?
Adam's dog.
Is it just where your hand touches, or is it a certain diameter?
That's a good question. Is it just where my hand touches, or is it like a circle around my hand?
Well, you stated that
You
you could
said-
break down
I
a
guess
whole
it's an
table, so
object.
it would be an object.
So like that field is gone.
that field's gone.
So what if I touch the ground?
Earth's
It's
gone.
gone.
God forbid I fucking trip once. Because then the
I mean, if you touch
Game
cement,
over.
you're fine. If you touch dirt, it's game over.
Yeah.
Just
And
don't
that's
touch
kind of
anything,
crazy.
Oh, that is so scary. I am the scariest supervillain of all time. You just have to prevent me from touching anything.
It's pretty.
You would just have to literally put me in water and just be like, oh, there he goes.
You break down the water
can break
into
down the water,
hydrogen and
yeah.
oxygen.
Yeah, it would just.
We're
You'd
going,
You'd
Yeah.
have to be suspended.
are
in
we going
air.
that deep?
We can.
We had to ship out to space.
I mean, technically, he couldn't touch air because that's molecules.
Yeah, you're going to space, buddy. That's the only.
Sorry,
place
I'm
That's
gonna
for you.
make space. What do you-
Yeah, he's gonna make space. We're all dead. Jonathan is the apocalypse.
I am
if you
a
don't give us
fucking-
$3 trillion, we'll send the horny boy to the sun.
If you don't give us $3 trillion, we're gonna lower him to the
Well,
ground.
we could give him like the cone of shame, but for his hands.
I would just touch.
you
No,
just
no,
go
no.
like
It goes
this.
like this, and it extends really far out, or like really
Oh,
far
so
down
you
your
couldn't-
arm,
Oh,
and it goes really far.
Yeah.
So no matter what you do, your hand doesn't touch anything.
Just the cone of shame around his hand.
Thorpe.
He's
That's
like,
actually a good.
Thorpe, you've done it.
he's
That's
like,
a good tactic.
Then we
You've
paint him
saved
red.
Jay.
We paint
You
him red
saved-
and call him Zoidberg. He goes. "Whoop, whoop, 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 whoop."
But I couldn't
Oh,
control him
oh.
because I tried to pull a lever. Oh shit! I could never. Somebody would have to feed me.
Yep.
Somebody would have to give me beverages. Somebody would have to wipe my ass.
Yep.
You're basically just an old person.
An old person.
Plus,
with a
you have to
pow-
get the shirts on around the cones of shame, so your sleeves are always
God,
massive.
how the I would just need like tank tops all the time.
Yeah,
matter
you would
the
need
weather.
you'd need like a button sleeve somehow.
We'd have to like custom make shirts for you.
That'd be a pretty shitty superpower. I'm glad I didn't choose that one.
Well, it was cool until Luke said I couldn't control it.
I think Luke's is the most like
Useful.
other than mine, because I can just pocket note that shit.
Yeah, I
Because
would.
if I-
Luke's would be the best.
Yeah.
if it wasn't like touch and shit happened, like that would have been cool. I would have been like, "Oh, we need to get in the house. The door's locked."
I didn't say a drawback for Anthony's. My drawback was going to be that when you went back in time, only you went in time, so you never had your clothes or anything. You were just naked in the middle of wherever you were.
But shit.
Or
So, like-
or you can't choose where you end up. You can end up in like the Congo.
You're
You can-
stuck wherever you
You can
end up.
travel in time, but you can never choose when and where. You just end up somewhere at some time.
That's kind of cool.
That would be kind of cool because
I mean,
Yeah, until you end up in Japan in 1945, then it's all fun and games until.
I mean, you could
here
end up.
comes.
I could end up in the fucking.
Really, if you time travel
Any-
once, you might
anywhere.
be fucked because
Yeah.
you will never go back to like.
Well, if I just keep doing it, I'm like, oh, I'm here. Oh, I don't like it here.
Dog, there's a
Here.
lot of time.
He's just in there going.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
there's-
know, but it's random. So the chances of me going back to like,
are horrible because we have like, I think it's like 300 million years.
yeah, I can just
Of-
keep clicking.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
going back to a time. So there's like it's a year, a week, a month, a day, a time, a second. So he's going to a second. There's a lot of seconds in the history.
Here's
of
another
the
question
world.
for Anthony's. Would you be able to go back to the dinosaur time period because time was not invented at that time?
Alex,
So
That's a genuine question.
No, I get where Alex is coming from
Are you-
because time is a concept that we made up, but time existed.
Yes.
It existed.
It existed. Time still existed. Days went on.
It just didn't have a name.
We just didn't have a numbering system
yeah, there
for
was
it.
just
Could
no,
we
like,
limit
it's
it
this
to
year.
maybe?
If we limit it
If we
to a
limit-
numbering system, then we're stuck with the Mayans as far as back you can go.
I think it's the Sumerians.
I mean, it goes back
Maybe it was
far,
the
but we're stuck.
Aztecs.
I'm
thought
in
it was
like
canon.
civilization, human civilization.
Uh huh.
Like I don't. Then that significantly
Yeah.
cuts down the amount of time that I can go to.
Yeah.
It's still a lot though.
It's still a
Yeah,
lot.
There's a
Still
lot
a
of seconds in the world.
Yeah,
and you can go
It's
to
probably
any
like
second.
130,000 years.
Break
The
that-
concept of time, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just basing it
The
off of
Mayans are the
humanity.
first known to use a calendar. So
Not the Sumerians or anything?
The
Ancient
Mayans. The
Sumerians?
Mayans are the most famous, known for using a calendar first.
I thought they were just known for.
Their calendar.
Their
I-
calendar,
I'm not sure. I'm
astrology.
not sure who invented the concept of time.
Edgar Allan Poe.
George W. Bush.
It was Bush.
It was Bush. It was all
It
Bush.
was Mitt Romney.
Oh, not Mitt.
No, his first name is Mitten. Can you imagine? Dude, that guy probably got bullied in school so much for the name Mitt.
Do you think his real name is Mitt?
Mitchell, maybe?
It's got to be short.
Come up here, let me put my hand up your ass, then we'll see how much of a Mitt you are.
Luke.
It looks like it's just Mitt.
Just Mitt.
Mitt.
Willard Mitt Romney.
Willard.
That's kind of hard.
Willard.
That is kind
This
of...
is
I
my
wouldn't want to be
son,
named Willard.
Willard.
What do you mean Willard's kind of hard?
Sounds like a Texan name.
Willard sounds like you got bullied in grade
He probably
school.
did. It's why he's Mitt Romney now.
I mean,
Bless you.
Thanks, Luke. Jay, we'll move on. Jay has this week's anime of the week.
Yeah, whatever, piss your pants, dude.
This anime's week of the Jay.
All right. All right, Jay, hit us with this anime of the week.
Alright, so
curious.
this...
I just want to know.
What do you say? Are you curious?
I'm curious. I want to know his anime of the week.
It's really hard for him to see you, Jay, because there's kind of a wall of stuffed animals.
There's a fucking lobster in the way.
Abo.
Well, Eppo. Eppo's not really on camera, I don't think.
You can see the red.
Okay, so this... I'm out of breath. What the fuck happened? So this week's anime of the week was brought to you by Charmin Ultra Soft. Wipe your ass, everybody. This week's anime is Yuna and the Haunted Hot Spring. Half off ghost boobs.
That's better than my half
The
off.
deals have been getting less and less creative.
What do you mean? I think that's incredibly creative.
You just...
Just
All right,
describe the plot of
let's
the show.
go on.
This is it's imperative to the plot that this is half off. Her shirt hangs.
Oh,
Half off.
wow, I got whooshed.
It
Yeah.
wasn't a joke. I'm just trying to bullshit my way into making this creative.
Okay. Well, your joke whooshed me anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. She's got some fat ghost tits. So today's anime is Yuna and the Haunted Hot Spring. This show will never get another season, but that doesn't mean we can't still love it. So the show follows a young man who is a medium, and he is traveling from place to place, doing as mediums do. He ends up in a town where they have a hot spring / boarding house where the rates are incredibly low and it's very cheap to stay there, and he doesn't have a lot of money, so he's like, yeah, I'll go and stay there. Well, turns out the reason that the rates are so low is because there's a lot of fucky wucky ooh woo shit going on in that place. Specifically in the room he's in, where there's a delightfully voluptuous woman who has been dead for quite a long time, who is a ghost who through a crazy turn of events, smashes his face betwixt her knockers. So, the whole plot of the show from that point forward is he tries to help Yuna and the Haunted Hot Spring. He tries to help Yuna discover what her unfinished business is as a ghost to help her solve it so that she can pass on to the spirit realm. The whole time dealing with all of the other wacky characters at this hot spring, such as Cat God and Ogre, Horny Ogre.
Forgot about fucking cat guy.
Yeah, and Drunk Horny Ogre.
Cat
And
God.
Feminist All Men Die woman.
Oh, yeah, I remember her. She had the purple hair, right?
She did.
Yeah.
Ooh, was she epic.
So yes, this is a great show. I give it. I mean, yeah, it'll never get a season 2. So I'm trying to rate it based on enjoyment. And as far as enjoyment goes, I give it 10 Big Mommy Milker Ghost Ooh Woo Oozy Woozies out of 10. So 8 out of 10 of those.
Okay.
On a scale of actual quality of content, I'd probably have to give it closer to a 6 Cat Gods out of 10. But overall, like 8 out of 10, solid show. It'll get your rocks off. and that's what we're about here.
That's one of the shows we binged, wasn't it?
It
Yeah,
was.
correct,
I
yeah.
loved it. It was
I did
very-
too.
I thought it was fun to watch.
That was a very good show.
Yeah, I very much enjoyed it. It upsets me that we'll never get a season 2, but also, I mean, come on.
It appears that every show we binge never ends up getting a fucking season 2.
Quintessential.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you name another one?
Zombieland Saga? Did we binge that?
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
binge them.
Oh
We
yeah.
sure did.
We're on season 2 now. Okay, most of the shows we binge don't get season 2.
Dude, if her Flag Break season 2 comes out next season,
Oh, I can't wait, dude.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. Anyway, moving on.
Oh, don't break that.
I didn't. I dangled it by the string and let it go.
You already
Speaking
smeared
of
the chalk.
breaking that, it
Smear
would be
chalk.
awesome if you guys could break the record for hitting that like button, commenting, and subscribing. Also, ring that bell if you want notifications of when we post. Also, check out our Twitch, Instagram, MySpace, Twitter, OnlyFans.
Black people meet.
Black people meet.
Farmers only.
Our time.
MySpace.
What was the one you made, Muba or something?
What the fuck is Mobu?
Mogu
Mob,
Mogu.
Mob,
Actually,
Mobius.
No, Mobius was a robot from Rick and Moby. I think it was.
You mean Tim and Moby?
Tim and Moby.
You're close, dude. You're close.
speaking of black people meet, we have a bunch of new matches.
Wait, have you been
How?
swiping?
That's what I'm like. How the fuck do we have matches?
We don't have a profile
You
picture.
have 8 new matches.
We don't have a picture. I didn't put a picture on.
But we have 8 new matches and 24 matches total.
Oh,
Who is
hell
liking the
yeah.
HelloHarem podcast?
I don't think they like it. I think the
You think
website
it's like
just
a bot.
Yeah. It has to be, dude. We have no information there. Who's gonna like? Whoa, the HelloHarem podcast is looking fucking sexy today.
We've got like
Also, stay
2
tuned for our Patreon and Fiverr
We've got
accounts and Cameo.
We've got 2 women between the ages of 22 and 24, one 19-year-old, and the others range between the ages of 36 and 42.
I don't care about any of those
That
women
goes way
I
up.
only care about Sencho. Hey, Sencho, please marry me. I'm still single and sad and lonely.
You know what would really make fuck? We have matches on FarmersOnly.com too.
Oh, God,
Christ.
Jesus.
Brandon.
One of them's Brandon.
Why? Why is our username Cowboy415493412?
That was the generic username they gave us when I signed us up for
Oh
it.
Really?
my god.
Yes.
They auto-generated
Cowboy.
cowboy a bunch of numbers.
Instead of using the name Hello Harem, first name Hello, last name Harem.
We also
they
have a
generated
Veed,
Cowboy.
apparently.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, what?
A Veed?
The hell's that?
I don't know. We have one.
I didn't
apparently.
make that.
Apparently you did. 'Cause
I
we're-
did not make a Veed. I don't know.
He did make a V. I was there when he made.
He
them
was
all.
there when I made everything. I did not make a Veed.
Who made the Veed?
I
What
don't-
the
I don't
fuck?
know
What's
what
a V?
is.
I don't know. It just says we have Veed.
I don't know.
Online video editor?
Oh, that was me. That was me.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
I was looking into putting subtitles for the podcast. They want me to get a monthly subscription to get that. So I was like, nah, not yet.
Habbo. That's what I made. I made us
That's
a
where you met the German
Habbo.
guy, right?
Yeah.
Haribo
Haribo.
gummy bears.
Yeah, so basically what we're trying to say is it would really make our cocks twitch if you would go follow all of our
Our Twitch.
socials. Our Twitch.
And Twitch.
All right, and we're back. We actually
Oh.
didn't have difficulties, but
Yeah, we just got
we just
scared.
got scared. Yeah,
Is that
Welcome back.
PTSD?
Woo!
it worked. It worked.
That scared the shit out of me, dude. I'm really curious to hear that sounded on the mics.
Well, let's check. Oh, after,
No,
after-
yeah, I'll do.
Well,
We'll do it when
let's
we're
find
editing.
out.
We'll do it when we're editing.
What do you think?
Got beer on everything, but
You probably
It's
smell the
No,
smells
dude,
good. Yes,
fucking-
out of Jay.
It's all over my
Fucking,
were you not expecting it?
it's slow, but it's like
Yeah, it's thick.
it's thick.
Jay's got a thick heartbeat right now.
Cheers.
To Sapporo,
Piss out of me.
straight from Hokkaido.
Fuck, dude.
I'd like to try some Hokkaido milk.
I would too.
There's beer all over my computer.
I didn't get
All
too
the-
much.
it's all-
of mine.
It's all over the
me.
table.
It's that area is pretty bad.
Yeah,
all
we're,
me.
It
That-
smells
that's
good.
all
It
me.
smells good.
so what do you think? Did I do a good job?
I mean, it worked.
Actually,
first
yeah,
try.
that was
Get a-
actually really
can I get
impressive.
a rating?
Dude, I give that like an 8, 8.5. That was solid.
I'd go
Yeah,
8.5.
that
That
was
was
good.
explosive.
Thanks.
It got the attention.
Yeah, 8 cock rating.
Nothing broke.
No.
Yeah.
There's
That
no.
was a clean pop.
There's no bottle cap in the ceiling.
Right over there in the corner.
Hell yeah.
Oh, there you go, Jay. This will go to you when we're done.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Huh.
Yeah, no problem. Jay collects bottle caps
Hmm.
for his table.
He does. That's right.
I'm gonna make a coffee table.
Is it coming together, Jay?
Coffee table?
No, all your bottle caps.
Oh yeah, I have a fuck ton. Like I could probably fill like a Home Depot bucket. I have a ton of bottle caps.
The Home Depot. Home
Depot bucket?
2 words.
Big
Sale on Home Depot.
buckets.
Big sale on buckets at Home Depot.
Fuck that up so bad. 2 words. Sale on Home Depot.
Actually, well, you started talking at the same time as me. I kind of got flustered.
2 words. Big sale on buckets at Home Depot.
All right.
I fucking love that.
Alex, what's your rant?
Yeah, I had this rant that I really wanted to get out there. It's a little more on the serious note, so keep it at that.
Yes.
Keep that in
Welcome
mind.
to the Hello Serious podcast.
So, as everyone knows, the Tokyo Olympics are coming up. Whether people want them to happen or not, from everything we know so far, I'm not saying they're going to happen, or they're not. They look like they're going to happen, and there's a lot of opposition.
Well, we'll get into that when me and you do our episode.
Yeah, that's beside the fact. This has nothing to do with the Olympics going on themselves.
Your episode,
But
you guys are so famous.
Yeah. But there was an ad by a French media station. It was French made for the Olympics, and basically what the ad was is you had this sumo wrestler, and he was sitting there, and he pulled out his hair tie, and he started like doing sports for the Olympics, whether that be like skateboarding.
There was like wakeboarding,
like wakeboarding,
rock climbing.
Yeah, all sorts of
It's like
sports.
a cool thing.
Yeah, all sorts of sports in the Olympics, and it was in the art style of Japanese woodblock paintings. So it looked really cool. It was animated, super awesome. And I first saw the ad, I was like, this is actually really fucking cool. Like the French did a really good job with this. I think it looks awesome. And so I started reading through the comments, and the first comment I saw is someone just asked, they're like, oh, I wonder what like the Japanese think of this. Just like generally what's their opinion on it. The people were like, the blah 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 in Japanese, I think it's cool. Most of it was good, positive feedback. And then I filtered by controversial. So
Why would you do that?
because I knew what I was gonna see. So I'm like scrolling through, and people were like, anime, blah 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 blah. All this like random bullshit, and this one guy caught my attention. So much so that I had to comment or reply to him. So what this guy said, I don't exactly remember verbatim, but he's like, I can't believe how racist this ad is. This is horrible. This is so fucking racist. Something like that. He was calling it racist. So I commented, and I'm not going to go over the whole transcript because it's a lot, but I just told him, I was like, I can't believe it took this long for me to find the one dipshit calling this racist. And instead of making like instead of debating me, the first thing he went to was calling me a filthy weeb with no friends. And that's verbatim. He said I was a filthy no-life weeb with no friends. And I basically asked this guy, I'm like, if you can point out to me what exactly is racist in this ad, I will take back my words and I will say you're correct. If you can convince me and tell me what was racist. He did no such thing. He said, I don't owe you anything. You are nothing. And I was like, you don't owe me anything because you can't come up with anything, because this ad is clearly not racist. You are just white knighting Japanese culture and just trying to think of all this American, whatever you want to call it, whistleblowing. Jargon. Yeah, he's just calling it racist because something about Japanese culture was used by a non-Japanese country. And me and him went at it for a long time. I didn't get really heated. I was just thinking, this guy's a fucking idiot. I was like, this guy's such an idiot. He has not given me one reason to think this ad is racist. He has not tried to convince me. The only thing he has done is say how I don't have any friends, I live in my basement, and that I'm a weeb, and that I need to shut up.
Yeah, well, fuck that guy. You live on the 2nd floor.
I do. I live on the 2nd floor.
Yeah,
Got
Anthony
him.
lives in the
But
basement.
Anthony's in the basement.
it
Wrong
just
twin,
it made me want to
Try again.
it made me want to bring up this topic in general about blindly crying wolf about racism and cultural appropriation. We've talked about it on the podcast a bit before, but I feel very strongly about this topic because, one, it is a big problem in America. You have people blindly calling anything that has to do with another country or culture racist if it's being performed by an American. And they think that's all okay, you know. I see it as a situation where they can cry wolf so many times to where eventually it's going to lose its meaning to when something is actually racist. You know what I mean?
I think that applies to so many other things. And I like different terms. I know, like rape is one term that if someone just blatantly says, oh, that's rape, or if you use it in so many different scenarios where obviously it isn't, then it puts someone who may have gone through that in kind of a shitty like situation where if they say it, someone's like, oh, it's whatever, like that word's just used so commonly now, it loses its meaning, and whatever happened to you, whatever.
Yeah.
I think it really paints a bad picture for someone who's really gone through something like that.
Yeah, because eventually people are just gonna be like, oh yeah, you're just saying that to say that, you know. It is a massively huge problem in America, like stupid big right now, and it drives me up a fucking wall because everyone here has some sort of appreciation for other countries' cultures, especially Japan. That's very clear by our set and what we talk about.
Culture.
But yeah, exactly.
Culture.
But it sucks because I guarantee 110% there are people out there who think we are racist or culturally appropriating because of the things we have, we say, we do, and we talk about.
Or the P word.
P? Profile? What?
It rhymes with cinephile. It begins with a P.
Oh yeah, we went over this. This has already been gone over. He doesn't get it. It's not clicking
okay. Just
in
move
his
on,
head.
Alex. It's okay. We'll talk
Okay,
later.
yeah. But it just it sucks because people who really do enjoy learning about other countries' cultures and stuff, it's almost hard to talk about in America or bring up because someone is going to say you're a racist and you're culturally appropriating, no matter what you do. I told this guy, I'm like, you're probably the same motherfucker that would call a white person out for making sushi, claiming he's racist because it's not his culture. He didn't come up with the food, therefore he can't eat it. He's the same motherfucker that would do that. And he had no rebuttal to that. He just called me a weeb. And he's just a fucking dumbass. He pisses me off, man. He pisses me off.
You stayed so cool, comic, like, he's just a dumbass. Like, just,
You dickhead.
I
just-
can't stand him.
I hate people like that. You know, like you could go up
Yeah.
fucking Cinco de Mayo and someone's gonna call you a racist for eating tacos and celebrating.
Tell 'em
If
about
you have
it.
it is huge gatekeeping, and the problem with it is, it's not the people from the culture that are doing it.
Yeah.
It's people who have nothing to do with it.
Tell him about
Word
it.
up.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking do it,
Give
dude.
it to him, dude.
It's
Let them know.
You got it.
yeah, it's a serious issue because, like, I brought this up before too. Currently, Hannah made a fantastic fucking video about foreigners wearing kimonos and yukatas in Japan. 100% of the people that target foreigners for wearing pretty much anything from another culture, whether it be a garment or doing something, are Americans, and they have nothing to do with that culture. They are not, say it was Japan, they are in no way Asian or Japanese for that matter. If it was something with Mexico, they are not Mexican. If it is something to do with fucking German and they want to celebrate Oktoberfest, the people that call them out are not German in any way.
Beer.
It's just
I want to go and celebrate Oktoberfest in Germany.
that'd be sweet.
That'd be sick.
That's racist. Fuck you.
Yeah, you can't do
I'm
that.
fine. I'll
That's
be
fucking
racist if I
racist.
can go celebrate something in a different country. I'll be racist for it.
It's just a massive problem, and
Wait.
it sucked to see because this ad was super fucking dope. I really thought it was cool. A lot of people appreciated it, and I thought it was a really cool way to show the traditional Japanese art block.
It's appreciative.
Yeah, it was a really cool way to appreciate that. And this guy's just shitting all over it because apparently you can't appreciate someone else's culture if you're not from it. And it's so fucking annoying to see.
That's how cultures die.
That is how cultures die. Because no one wants to celebrate them or let them live. Because they think it solely belong. Here's the thing. Technically, it does solely belong to the people who live there. That is their culture. But by no means can no one else celebrate it. For some reason, that's a problem here. And it fucking needs to end. Because you're going to get people who are too scared to do anything involved with another culture, as to where it's just going to be like alien to do that anymore. Yeah.
It's mildly like alien now.
It almost is, because like there's times where I'm afraid to like put something on social media or go out in public and like this shirt. I wore this shirt to the gym yesterday. It's not like I was nervous or scared to wear it. I was just like, I feel like I'm going to get more looks than usual.
You do. I remember.
You absolutely do. And all it says is stop Asian hate. And people are going to see that. It'd be like, oh, you're being a fucking white knight. Bullshit. I'm so sick of people being like that. It's such a big fucking problem in America. And everyone in the Reddit comments was like, it's an American thing. For some reason, we think it's okay to block other people from learning and appreciating other cultures.
There was this, I can't remember what video I watched. I think it was like Nobita from Japan or something, but this American model did a shoot in kind of a Japanese theme. She had like, I wouldn't say she had a kimono, but like the architecture, she had an umbrella. It was a Japanese-esque photo shoot. It was super cool. And she had to take down all the pictures, write an apology, because she got so much hate for it. But the hate was not from people of Japan. It was from Americans and people from, there might have been other countries involved, but it was from those people hating on it, saying this was cultural appropriation. And he interviewed people in Japan on the street, and he's like, what do you think of these? Like, do you find this offensive? They're like, no, I think it's really cool that she is using our culture and appreciating it like that in a different art form to display it and get it to people. It was just, it's like you said, a problem. It's very irritating, but I think at the end of the day, there's like nothing you can do about it except brush those people off and just be like, okay, fuck you. Like, sorry.
I wholeheartedly agree with that. Like, you can just tell them to fuck off and like you do you. But it's one of those things where, like that model, for instance, if it gains enough traction, that could hurt someone's career. Like, that clearly affected her. And, you know, you can brush so many people off, but eventually all those comments are going to pile up and eventually get to you. That's just kind of how it works, you know. No one's made of stone. Everyone has a soft spot. So
I don't have a soft spot for fucking dipshits on the internet. I'm talking to you dumbasses. You try to come at me, cancel me, I'll fucking kiss your mothers.
He'll do it.
The threat's there.
Yeah.
This isn't a joke. This is a threat. I'll kiss your mothers if you try to fucking send hate at me.
His other ride is your mom.
Yeah. Yeah. Call me racist. What am I doing that's racist right now? Hoity-toity. I'm part Irish. Fuck you.
I'm part Irish. Fuck you.
Hoity-toity, I'm Jay.
But I think I think eventually, like, it can break people down. Like, I watched a video yesterday of Aqua from HelloHarem. Lately she's been getting a lot of fucking hate from aunties.
From what?
From aunties.
Aunties?
Like bots in her chats. So she made her chats membership only. And, like, you could tell, like, she was crying in the clip I watched. That shit affects people. You know, you can brush them off all you want, but when you get probably... I mean, if you're a popular person... and you get canceled for, like, cultural appropriation for doing something, you're going to get, like, hundreds a day if you're popular. And that's going to suck. That's going to add up real quick, and you're going to feel a lot of pressure on your shoulders to do something about that. Otherwise, it's either going to stop and people are going to fucking hate you for it, or you need to make a public apology just to kiss their asses. Because it gets to a point where I don't really think you can brush it away, you know?
I agree. But then, like, there's, like, you can't, like, put an end to it, right? Because the people doing this all have their own way of thinking, and it's not like they're one collective who meet and go, let's go cancel the fuck out of this girl who did a photo shoot. They're all doing it, like, willingly, like I said, willingly.
Knowing that they're openly bullying someone for something that they're not doing.
Yeah, and it's not like they're having a meeting discussing, this is what we're going to do next. So you'd have to stop the way people are, like, fucking raised, or change the way they're brought up in order to get rid of this problem, which that's That's a tall order. That's a tall order.
I don't think it's going away anytime soon. In fact, I see it getting worse.
It probably will only get worse.
Yeah.
But the best thing we can do is just pay them no mind.
Yeah.
And not feed into them.
Mm-hmm. And with this whole conversation, it is important to bring up that cultural appropriation does exist. We're not saying, like, in no means does it not. This isn't canceling it out or anything. But there is I think there's a very thick line. It's not a fine line. It's a thick line between deliberately appropriating a culture or disrespecting it and appreciating it. Me eating a taco or sushi is not appropriating a culture. That's me appreciating the food that they created.
Alex going around going, hey, give me a
you-
bodega.
yeah.
That's kind of appropriation.
If you really want to dive in to like how fickle some people can probably be about this, they might look at Taco Bell and say, "This isn't real Mexican food, you fucking racist."
Well,
Yeah.
it's not.
No, it's not.
But not
No.
because we're racist.
It's
It's not real
Tex-Mex.
Mexican food because we put a fucking taco in a Dorito.
We put a taco in fried chicken.
No, but if you type Mexican food in Google, Taco Bell's probably gonna pop up.
Shouts the naked
Wait,
chicken
hold
I'm
on.
chalupa.
curious.
Shouts the naked chicken chalupa. It's back.
I saw the ad. I'm gonna go try it.
I'm gonna snag some naked chicken chalupas. I don't want one in any way, actually. I'm not. I just want some Cold Stone.
Jesus, we gotta get cold.
Did it come up?
What come up?
Mexican food in Google. Taco Bell.
Go to images.
Don't go to images. It should just be
Yep.
under like Mexican
It's
food.
there.
Menus.
It's there.
See,
Under
I
the
think
under the Mexican tab, the top restaurants: El Rincon, Chipotle, Fiesta Acapulco, Francesco's, Moe's, and then Taco Bell.
well, like some of those are not true, authentic Mexican. If you're craving a taco, you can go get a fucking taco.
Chipotle, Moe's, and Taco Bell. None of those are.
I think Taco Bell's referred to as Tex-Mex, though, isn't it?
No. Tex-Mex is
Well,
like
you could say
Moe's-
Tex-Mex is
Moe's
racist 'cause it's
Tex-Mex.
I think
ripping
I
off
thought
Tex-Mex
Moses
food.
Moses like Southwest.
Southwest.
Yeah, so technically Tex-Mex, right?
Either way, it doesn't matter. You get the point.
Yeah.
Like someone who is really digging, trying to find something,
Mhm.
could do something as stupid as that and call it racist.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm even Googling this. America's 15 best Tex-Mex chain restaurants.
USA.
I didn't know there were 15 of them.
I didn't know there were that many either. These are the top 15. That means there's more.
Well,
Chipotle.
I think you've you solidified your point.
Moe's. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
and obviously
Why
we'll
is
say-
Taco Bell Tex-Mex? My ass, none of that's Tex-Mex.
It's kind of Mexican.
Damn, what did I do? Why did I bring up Taco Bell?
What
They-
the fuck?
They use Spanish words. Like
Down with Taco
quesadilla.
Bell. We've done.
Down with Taco
That's
Bell.
enough. We're
Isn't
done.
there like a chalupa that uses a quesadilla as its shell?
The word
There was
Tex-Mex
a quesarito.
makes me hate restaurants.
I know the quesarito exists. That's a burrito, but it's a quesadilla.
I don't like Tex-Mex as a like,
Why?
like as a principle. I dislike it because I always feel like any restaurant I go to that's like, come on down to George's Tex-Mex. We got the best fajitas in town. And I go in and it just tastes like fucking shit. It's
Chili's.
like they're just shitting directly into my mouth and putting
don't-
salsa on the side.
You don't like Chili's?
They have Tex-Mex.
Chili's is
They are
considered
Tex-Mex.
I get
Tex-Mex.
burgers. I don't get the Mexican.
Their
Tex-Mex.
Mexican's very good.
Texan
Not bad.
You
Mexican.
get the Texas, not the Mexis.
I get the Texas, not the
Is
Mex.
Applebee's Tex-Mex?
They have Tex-Mex.
Prob-
I got a bowl
Is
there.
Applebee's actually food?
I don't know, I've never-
It's anything.
It's the giant eagle it's the giant eagle freezer aisle with a microwave.
with the microwave.
Dude, it seriously is the fucking freezer
Everything-
aisle.
No, that's TGI Fridays.
Everything at
Applebee's
fuck-
is the same as Fridays.
Yes, it's
Fridays is worse, dude. When I bought that fucking chili, they brought it out to me on a bowl this goddamn big and told me $14.
we were like the only
please.
people in the restaurant that month.
We were.
It
They
was
didn't give a
cold,
fuck what they
the
served
food
you.
sucked. The staff was horrible. The service was bad. I didn't leave a tip.
I don't think any of
Applebee's-
us did.
Applebee's is honestly not that much better. You might get a good server. That's about the best you're gonna get over TGI
Yeah,
Fridays.
I don't care. I'm hungry. I'm walking into a place eating some grub and getting the fuck out.
Yeah, but my thought process is, man, I really want to get food. Not, man, I could make this at home in my microwave.
Well, then you shouldn't go to Applebee's.
That's what I'm saying.
Applebee's isn't that bad. It's better than
I
Fridays.
enjoy what I. If
go
I
to
go
Red
out to eat,
Robin.
I usually 99% of the time.
I've never been to a
enjoy
Red
what I eat.
Robin.
They're good. They're called
Are they?
bottomless fries.
You can get bottomless
47
steak,
burgers.
bottomless sweet potato.
Wait.
Bottomless
Steak fries,
steak?
correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
You just said bottomless steak.
Bottomless steak, bottomless sweet potato fry. I didn't even have.
Did you know
fried
that
sweet
Red Lobster
potato.
used to do endless crab legs?
That
No,
got-
they
that
didn't.
got
Yeah, my
expensive.
dad said he got kicked out once.
Jay, what the fuck are you
What are
doing?
you doing?
Repositioning. I was not comfy.
My dad said he got kicked out of a Red Lobster once because he and his friend went and they ate so many crab legs they told him to leave.
They had endless shrimp.
They still do that. It's on
They still do.
Tuesdays.
I thought it was like Shrimp
I
Fest
thought
or
it was like
something.
Fridays or something.
It's Tuesdays or Wednesdays because
Yeah, I don't think
They used to do it
I don't
for a
think it's
month.
like it's
Now
like
it's
a
always
certain
asked
time
me
of
to
the year.
take her, and I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday.
It was in August. That they
Never
used
been to
do it.
Red Lobster.
Me either.
I mean, I like shrimp, so the endless shrimp was
Never
pretty
took
good.
her.
I don't know if I want to go. Most of the seafood I get is like. buy
God
the
damn
sea.
it!
I did 28 things of
I got
shrimp.
juice on my
That's
white.
not bad.
Imagine.
Like 28 orders of shrimp, and it was like 8 shrimp to an order.
Whatever, dude.
So I ate like
It's not
100.
like you pay me enough.
A lot of shrimp.
I ate like over 200 shrimp or something like
That's a
that.
good amount of shrimp.
Ate over- Shrimp. I love
I
shrimp.
low key don't want to get into our next topic because we're getting near the end,
Okay.
Mhm.
and I want to save that one because I think we could have a lot of fun with that.
I can make it better.
Yes,
I have like
Oh,
a rough outline of
Alex's
it.
topic?
I can
Yeah.
make it better, man.
I do want you.
Oh,
to
we
make
can do
it
that when
really
Marcus
good.
is.
Oh yeah, we can do that with
When
Marcus.
is on.
Is he still coming into town?
He's
Yeah,
coming
he'll
this
be here-
week.
He'll be here we're gonna
Tomorrow.
have him on Friday. He's coming in. He drives in tomorrow or flies in.
Oh,
Yeah.
so we're having him on Friday.
Yeah,
Friday.
we'll have him on Friday.
Fuck Poggers, let's
We
go.
have a special guest coming in for the podcast next episode.
MC Detroit himself.
Yeah, MC
Detroit
Detroit,
the kid.
himself.
Detroit the kid, and I'm
Boy,
Boy
Boise,
howdy.
boy, howdy. Sure.
Boise, Idaho.
What about him?
Alex,
What?
I don't know. You were saying something.
Oh, I was just saying like he was born in Detroit.
He was.
Yeah.
Born and
I
raised.
want to hear the whole rundown about Detroit. I'm gonna ask a lot of questions.
He will answer all of them. Marcus is.
I want to know a lot about Detroit too.
I'm curious
Yeah,
about
Marcus is a sweet guy.
He
He'll
is.
be
He's a
happy-
very nice guy.
he'll
I'm
be
excited
happy
to have him
talk to
on.
us.
Have him on board.
Yeah, love that guy.
it. Well, Thorpe is craving some Cold Stone. Not gonna lie.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm busy following the
Thorpe,
Niji
I don't know
Sanji
if I
Ian
can
girls
do
real fast
or
on Twitter.
want to do Cold Stone.
Oh yeah, we did have a special announcement just for Niji Sanji.
It's kind of old now, isn't it? But
It's about a week.
A week.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just debuted.
They debuted a week ago.
Luke, you want to cover this one?
Hi, I'm Luke, and I'm covering this one.
On to our. Luke, just say it.
Well, thanks, Alex. The weather here is nice. So Niji Sanji, kind of like HelloLive, but not. It's the best way I can describe it. It's just another company that does VTubers. They just debuted their EN line of VTubers. There's 3 of them: Alira Pandora, Finana Ryugu, and Pomu Rainpuff. One's an elf, one's like a fish person, and the other one's a dragon. They're actually really cool.
They are cool.
I
I've
like
only.
Pandora a lot. She's my favorite. I've actually watched like 3 of her streams already.
I like. I forget her name.
what
Pomu.
animal is she?
Pomu Rainpuff's the
Pomu
elf.
Rainpuff. I like
She's
Pomu.
the elf.
Yeah, I like her the best so far.
You're
But
right.
I haven't seen any clips of anyone else yet.
I haven't watched anything. I've been very out of the loop on just about everything the past week.
We know.
Yeah, so
That's Pandora.
hey,
She's
Send
Pog.
it this way.
She's Pog.
She's
Let me see them all.
Oh, I like her.
I'm
cat.
working on
That's
it.
pretty epic.
That's Pandora. The dragon actually winks with her and everything. It's like when she blinks, the dragon winks. It's like
That
lined
looks
up with
like
her eyes.
That's sweet.
Mewtwo, the little Mewtwo.
Mew,
thing.
just Mew.
It looks like
Yeah.
Mew.
She is also a boomer. She's been playing Minecraft and she has no clue how the fuck to play Minecraft. That's
Hell
Finana.
yeah.
I like her. She's pretty epic.
Fish.
Yeah, she's a fish.
Fimsh.
Fish.
Fimsh.
And then
Somebody get that woman on ice before she starts stanking up the place.
Someone get Jonathan out of here with that stick. You kill the fish with a stick.
He beat the fuck out of it.
these are all fan art.
I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
bring this
He
up.
made that bitch explode.
Mostly. These are still all fan.
He said, "Falcon punch."
No. Doria! Drop the hammer.
Doria.
Is that the elf?
Yeah, that's Pomu Rainpuff.
I like
She's
Pomu.
I like Rainbow. That's Poggers.
My favorite's Pandora.
I kind of like the look of the first one the best too.
Edit that out.
I like her hair. Her hair's sweet.
Yeah,
How it
it's
covers
Alex.
one eye.
Pandora's
Alex,
awesome.
do me a favor. Edit that out later.
What'd you do?
Don't worry about it.
You'll have to tell me because I'm gonna forget if I don't know.
I'll just leave it up to you.
Okay. All right.
Fingers
In my mouth.
Fingers, mouth,
Oh,
now.
yeah, that's what I was telling you. Edit out. I saw that picture. I'm like, I want to put my fingers in her mouth.
Oh,
Fingers, mouth, now.
fingers, mouth.
Dragon.
Now.
Dragon, fingers, mouth, now.
Your fingers,
My
my
mouth.
fingers.
Stupid
Thumb
food.
wrestling. Chips, this dip, stupid.
Loser puts their fingers in my mouth.
All right, guys. Well, I'm about out of bang energy.
Yeah, me
So,
too.
Jay, there's something you have to say before we close out, though.
Eat hungry man.
Is that it?
No, it's not.
Okay, hit us with it.
Wait, can you set up like a scenario for him, since I had to do a commercial in between MASH?
Oh, yeah,
You, like,
set
a
the
scenario
scene.
for him.
All right, I got one.
Set the scene.
Here, Jay. You're at a bodybuilding competitions, and your job is to promote this meal at the bodybuilding competition. Keep in mind of your audience, and not only as the bodybuilders, but also as the people watching the competition.
Okay.
So that's your setting. Your commercial or promotion or ad is going to be viewed at a bodybuilding competition. Do with that what you will.
This one's damn near impossible.
No, it's not.
Well, yeah, it is.
Not for the kid.
Not for the kid.
Miller the kid.
Not for Hungry Man the kid.
I'm just trying to think of how to start. I know which direction I want to take it in.
There's a hungry man right here.
Have you been cutting for the last 12 weeks? Are you hungry? Do you need something that'll surely satisfy you? Boy, do I have the product for you. You ready to bulk back up and stop looking like a skeleton walking past the grave? You're ready for Hungry Man. It's a pound of food, frozen, smacked in the freezer, and all smothered in gravy. Eat it. It's so good, it'll make you grow a second penis. Your biceps will peak so high, all the women will be flocking to you. The bitches will be going crazy. Hop in your Jeep Wrangler and haul your ass down onto the Giant Eagle. Find your Hungry Man. Hungry Man Selects are also available in the same aisle. Look for such amazing flavors such as backyard barbecue, barbecue chicken, other chicken. Eat it. It's good. Lots of protein. Save the brownie for last and slurp it up with a straw. This has been Jonathan Semrau of the HelloHarem Podcast. Thank you for watching. Once again, I am Jonathan Semrau. Please follow us on Twitch, Twitter, MySpace, Black People Meet,
Our Time.
Our Time,
Habbo.
FarmersOnly.com,
Habbo.
Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. And email us at helloharempodcast@gmail.com. Thank you once again. And for your consideration, send us a Honda Civic and
A truck.
$30.
We want a Chevy truck.
We went from $30,000
We
to
went from
$30.
3,500 to 30, and we don't even get a fucking Chevy anymore. We're now getting a Honda Civic.
Okay, we need to lower our demands to be heard.
We still get the router, the chairs, the table, the new space.
That'll be
I
negotiated
think I've
when
just
they
been too
contact us.
demanding. I think if I start small, like asking for the deed
Should
to the
we-
company, then maybe they'll work with me a little more.
I think that was a good ad, Jay. I'm gonna email my good buddy Dave Lieberman, and we're gonna get you guys in contact, and we can get Hungry Man on the spot.
You might have to bleep the name out just because I don't want to like make fun of anybody blatantly, but please get a hold of Big because his ads, you can tell he edited them himself. There was a scene at the end, yeah, just like edit out his name or whatever, but there was a scene at the very end where he fucking walks, like, you can tell how staged it is because the girl looks so uncomfortable, and he's like smiling all crazy big, and then he just goes, yeah, and she high-fives him, and then his logo just like, boom, just like flies in the frame.
Like a Microsoft movie maker.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
whoosh.
Oh, those ads, I watched those more than I watched the actual show.
Yeah, because every time it
old
come
school.
up, Jay would be like, "Oh, dude, look, it's big."
Yeah, edit out
he's
his
a
name,
good
though.
guy, though.
Yeah, he's a very sweet
he's
guy.
a
I've
good
talked
guy.
to him once.
Yeah.
He's very old school.
Yeah, he looks
Very
old
old
school.
school.
I mean, he's got a fuck ton of clients, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that man makes.
Why aren't you one of his clients?
I can't afford him.
I don't even know what he costs.
Seriously?
I don't know. He's expensive. The trainers at Powerhouse are stupid expensive.
I don't need a fucking trainer at Powerhouse.
Yeah.
These chips.
That
Just
dip.
Stupid good. Thanks, guys, for watching. This has been the HelloHarem Podcast. Email us at helloharempodcast@gmail.com for any questions, comments, or concerns. Subscribe to the YouTube, hit the like button, and give us a follow on everything we just mentioned prior. Catch you later.